And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Appleton East High School for our Score video stream game of the week. Gary Bileski along with my partner, Zach Morris. And it's FVA action tonight. It's the red-hot Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts, a busy Galloping Ghost team. This will be their third game in 5 days, coming off wins Friday night over Oshkosh North and Saturday over Mosinee, and taking on an Appleton East Patriot team that has struggled, but a bit deceiving on the scoreboard. A lot of close games, but a lot also close losses. Maybe they can turn it around tonight, but it's going to be a tough test for the Patriots going against a red-hot Kaukauna Galloping Ghost team led by head coach Mike Shallow. When we return, we're going to hear from head coach Mike Shallow. We're going to do that right after this timeout on the Score video stream Game of the Week.
Dealing with a new sprain, strain, or sports injury? Skip the ER and head to OSI's walk-in clinic in Appleton. Our expert team allows you to bypass the referral process by treating injuries like sprains, dislocations, broken bones, new joint pain, and more immediately, with no appointment needed. Open weekdays from 8 to 5 and weekends from 10 to 2. For urgent orthopedic care that fits your schedule, visit OSI's Appleton Walk-In Clinic, located at Ballard and 41.
Cold weather is here. How much confidence do you have in your home heating system? If you're not sure, it may be time to contact our friends at Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning and ask about their Ream line of products. Don't wait until you have no heat. Now's the time to get that questionable system changed. Better products, better people, Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, a division of Central Temperature for safety and comfort. Visit betterhomeheatingandair.com today for more information about quality Ream products. Call them today. You'll be glad you did. And welcome back to Appleton East High School. Gary Bileski along with Kaukauna head coach Mike Shallow. And Coach Shallow, busiest time of the year for you guys. Third game in 5 days. Coming off wins Friday against Oshkosh North, Saturday at Mosinee, and tonight Appleton East. But I suppose, it's almost February. Time to really get going, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is. We purposely scheduled some non-conference games in January and even got another one come up in February. A Friday, Saturday, just kind of that back-to-back just help you prepare come tournament time. You're going to have to play that way if you're going to have a chance to win a regional. So we do that on purpose. Certainly it's a busy stretch, but at this time of the year, I think the guys would rather be out playing rather than practicing as well. And so we're trying to keep that momentum going.
Offensively, you guys have been on a roll. Friday night over 100 points, 89 points at Mosinee. What's been working for you all?
Well, I think first of all, we've got some length, and so teams have to look at it. You got to guard the inside game as well as we've got some perimeter guys that can really stretch the floor and shoot the three. So it makes for a little bit of a challenge and a tough guard that way. We like to get out and play in transition, try to have extra possessions if we can. So there's multiple things that contribute to it. Certainly having Keegan Van Kallenberg as kind of leading the way with his ability to score at all three levels is a big starting point.
Hey, talk about Keegan. Obviously, what has he meant to your program?
Well, he's a four-year varsity guy. He's obviously going to Division I, be playing next year at Green Bay, and it means a lot because we've got experience, we've got stability, we've got his knowledge, his work ethic, and skill set as a starting point. And then you combine that with some other very talented guards around him, as well as some length like Andrew Jensen, another Division I player, and now we've got a pretty good inside-outside attack.
Appleton East tonight, always a tough place to play. What do you expect tonight from the Patriots?
First of all, they compete. They play very hard. I think they've gotten better as the season has moved on. Fundamentally, just do a lot of things very well, cutting some possessions down. And then, starting with Cade as a scorer, he's a multi-dimension player that can do a lot for them. He run the offense, score it. He's a willing distributor. The team shoots very, very well at the free throw line, so they can close out games if it's tight. So a very dangerous team that way. It'll be important for us to get a good start, and I think to utilize our size.
And then lastly, Coach, you guys are 8-2, sitting on top with a share of the FA lead. I suppose right where you want to, but now every game, not only is every season very important, but every game really is important from now on.
Yeah, it certainly is, and it's one game at a time. You look at the schedule, you can become overwhelmed from it. So we're trying to stay in the mindset one game at a time, just try to get a little bit better each day, and certainly tonight's a big test for us here on the road.
All right, Coach, best of luck tonight, and best of luck the rest of the season.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, and when we return, we'll hear from head coach Turner Botts of the Appleton East Patriots. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Dusty boots from a hard day's work, a sense of progress and pride. A hard hat adorned with a collection of successful projects and dreams brought to life. These are trademarks of a construction worker, their unique signature. At Myron Construction, the men and women who build our projects from the ground up balance artistry and skill with safe, quality construction. Their legacy reaches far beyond the physical structures they build, setting the stage for our clients to do what they do best. Together, we're building excellence.
Stop in Van Abels of Hollandtown before or after the game. They are open Wednesday through Sunday. Celebrate your high school team or make the holiday special with friends and family at Van Abels. Their menu is crafted from decades-old Van Abels recipes and served every Wednesday through Sunday with room to easily serve large groups for work, family reunions, and weddings up to 500. Join Van Abels for their famous fish fry, steaks, and legendary family-style chicken. Van Abels of Hollandtown, treating your eating like family since 1848. Find out more at vanabels.com or find them on Facebook for updates. And welcome back. Joining me is the head coach for the Appleton East Patriots, Turner Botts. And Coach Botts, been sort of an up-and-down season for you guys. Started well, a little down, a couple wins in a row. Where do you guys think you stand right now in the season?
You know, we really just take the mindset to keep trying to get better and better every day. You know, we say, we know it sounds cliche, but that's really what we're going after right now. Like you said, we've won some games, we've lost some games in a row. The ones that we've lost have typically been pretty close, and it's a few plays here and there that we just, didn't execute, didn't compete enough. That's the reason we lost. So that's just kind of where we're at, but a great group of kids come to practice every day, ready to work hard, so fun to be around.
Yeah, that's going to be my next question. You look at the record, and I think the record can be even a lot of close games there. You know, you think you sort of addressed it, but what do you think has been in the difference between getting that win and getting those L's?
Yeah, it's literally just a few possessions here and there. You know, a couple mental breaks, a couple times we maybe didn't make some shots. But it's basketball, right? You got to figure it out, and we talk about it. And like I said, our kids they come to practice ready to go. They're great kids, so hopefully they respond.
I know one special player on your team has been Kate Prestigiacomo. What has he meant to your program?
Yeah, I mean, that's a 3-year varsity kid for us. He's been on the varsity team since I've been here. A kid that does everything right for us. Leads by example. Again, if you have 12 kids like that on a team, you're going to win a lot of games. Not only because of the basketball ability, but just the type of person he is and the way that he elevates everybody else. So he's been great.
It just seems like, obviously he's been your leading scorer. Have you been looking for that next guy to really stand up? Because it seems like there's a big drop in scoring from Cade and the next guy.
Yeah, we're looking for a little bit more consistency at that second and third spot. And that's the thing that hopefully can make us a little bit dangerous if we can figure that out. You know, we truly have a handful of guys that could step into that spot. So it's just a matter of, making a few shots here and there. We're getting good looks. It's just a matter of making them. So
obviously a big test tonight with Kaukauna. Excellent offense. How do you try to slow them down?
Well, we don't have any 6'9" guys walking in the gym, right? So it's going to be a 1 through 5 effort for sure for the 5 guys that are on the floor. It's going to be a team effort type of thing. If we're going to get this thing done tonight, it's just because Appleton East plays together and we're going to play the right way. So we're going to have to be ready to go.
All right, Coach Botts, best of luck tonight and best of luck at the regular season. All right, thank you very much. And when we return, we're going to have starting lineups. We'll do that right after this timeout.
This is Reed. Reed has a retail job. Reed's schedule changes all the time. Last night he closed, and today he opened. Reed doesn't like his job. This is Decker. Decker's a building tech at Jack's Maintenance. Decker used to work second shift, but when he had a kid, he switched to first shift. Decker's home in time for dinner with his family. Decker likes his job. Be like Decker. Apply today at jacksmaintenance.com.
Jack's Maintenance.
And good evening, everybody. Gary Bileski along with Zach Morris at Appleton East High School, where tonight the Patriots host Kaukauna. And we're going to thank our sponsors, Myron Construction, OSI, that's your Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, Van Abels of Hollandtown,
and also Jack's Maintenance Service.
Yeah, thanks to all of our sponsors for hopping on board. Without them, this would not be possible. Got FVA action tonight as the Ghosts travel to take on the Patriots. Kaukauna red hot coming in at 12-3 at the top of the FVA with an 8-2 record. On the other hand, Appleton East struggled a little bit. They are in a 7-game losing streak, and they started the season 3-0, but right now 5-10 overall. When we return, we'll get you the starting lineups and the opening tip from Appleton East High School. We'll do that right after this timeout.
Dealing with a new sprain, strain, or sports injury? Skip the ER and head to OSI's walk-in clinic in Appleton. Our expert team allows you to bypass the referral process by treating injuries like sprains, dislocations, broken bones, new joint pain, and more immediately, with no appointment needed. Open weekdays from 8 to 5 and weekends from 10 to 2. For urgent orthopedic care that fits your schedule, visit OSI's Appleton Walk-In Clinic, located at Ballard and 41.
At Myron Construction, relationships are at the core of everything we do. While our roots run deep in the Midwest, our reach has expanded nationally as we follow our clients across the country to bring their projects to life. In an ever-evolving industry that leans heavily on resourcefulness and hard work, our project teams take great pride in not only delivering successful projects, but in building lasting relationships with our clients and partners. Together, we are building excellence.
And just to let you know, cold weather is here. How much confidence do you have in your home heating system? If you're not sure, it may be time to contact our friends at Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning and ask about their Ream line of products. Don't wait until you have no heat. Now's the time to get that questionable system change. Better products, better people, Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, a division of Central Temperature for safety and comfort. Visit BetterHomeHeatingandAir.com today for more information about quality Ream products. Give them a call today. You'll be glad you did. It is Kaukauna taking on Appleton East. There's our starting lineups for tonight's game. Brody McMullen, Jonah Roaring at guards, along with Keegan Van Kellenberg, the UW Green Bay recruit. And the big guys, Andrew Jensen and Caden Graff for the Ghost is your starting five. For Appleton East, they are led by senior Cade Presta Giacomo, averaging nearly 20 points a game. Other guards are Braden Neiman, Jacob Wiesbach, and Josh Christensen. And also getting the starting assignment tonight is the King Clemens for your Appleton East Patriots. Gary Berleski along with Zach Morris. And Zach, as we talk to both coaches, it's been a little busier time for the Ghosts. This is their third game in 5 days, while Kaukauna hasn't played only once in the last week. So right now, the Appleton East might be a little bit fresher, but Kaukauna certainly coming in red hot.
Yeah, once you get into game action, you forget about if you're exhausted or how many games you played in a certain stretch. Because once you play for the love of the game, and especially if you're left for Kaukauna, you can't afford a bad game. You have to be able to maintain this pressure on the other teams tied with you in the FVA.
Absolutely, and they are tied at the top with that 8-2 record. There's opening pick. Andrew Jensen gets it to Keegan Van Kellenberg. And right away trying to get it underneath. Wide open three-pointer and a red-hot start for Jonah Roaring as the Ghost, as I mentioned, have been just on a roll offensively. 103 points Friday, 89 on Saturday, and they start with the three. Kaukauna on the man-to-man defense. There's Preston Giacomo. Neiman, nice drive in the lane for Clayton Neiman. Makes it a 3-2 game for Kaukauna. And another three-pointer, this time Van Kauenberg with the miss. Christensen coming down with the rebound for the Patriots. After Neiman. Neiman again, penetration in the lane. Nice little, there's Jensen. Tried to get Jensen with the pump fake, didn't buy it. Jensen gets his first block of the night. Roaring thought about the three-pointer, passed it up. And there's again another open three for Jonah Roaring. 6 straight points for Jonah, both obviously from three-point land. Nothing but net for Roaring.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough offense for the Patriots to just try to stay at the same par with. A lot of threes for Kaukauna, and they can make them at a high rate.
And the miss for Preston Giacomo, but he comes back, gets the steal. It's Tyler Schwalbach trying to get the pass. Schwalbach, the freshman, getting the start tonight. So Caden Graff, though, will be checking in at the first whistle. Schwalbach, a talented freshman, who's played every game for the Ghost. That one knocked out of bounds. And as I mentioned, Caden Graff checking in for Tyler Schwalbach. A little bit of a late change there in the starting lineup. Now the usual starting five back in for the Ghosts, and we're going to get it right away. Graff on a foul on the reach-in on Presta Giacomo. And certainly, Zach, height advantage for the Ghosts. 6'9", Jensen, 6'5", Graff. That's what jokingly Coach Botts mentioned. We don't have any 6'9" guys to send out there, but they'll do the best they can.
Yeah, it's all about position and at that rate and being able to poke the ball out.
And Jensen there with a steal. There goes Graff in the open court. Graff with the dunk, near dunk, misses it, goes in and out. And here come the Ghosts, come the Patriots. And missed layup by Wiesbach, and fast-paced game as McMullen dribbles that off his leg. Turnover for the Ghosts.
When you talk about the height advantage, Gary, you can't not afford to not score on these possessions that are gifted to you by the Ghosts. You mentioned the turnover and then the missed layup. And then if you can't put points on the board, it makes this lead a little bit more difficult to attack.
I think we're going to official timeout. Looks like Brody McMullen may have got a cut be addressed with the Appleton East training staff as Tyler Schwalbach looks like he'll check in for McMullen as they take care of Brody. Yeah, right now it looks like for Appleton East, their tallest players, Jacob Wiesbach, 6'3". Certainly the height advantage favors the Ghost. There's Preston Giacomo, again, stolen by Jensen, who's been a force on the defensive end. Got a block and already 2 steals for Andrew Jensen.
That's a nice thing for the Ghosts, even though they have turnovers on their own side of the floor, making it up on the defensive end.
And nice pick and roll for the Ghosts. Van Kauenberg finds Jensen. 8-2, Kaukauna with the lead. Nice execution on the offensive end there for Kaukauna. Christensen on the dribble to Presta Giacomo. Back to Wiesbach. Clemens just checks in. He buries the three-pointer. The King Clemens senior guard providing offense, instant offense off the bench. 8-5 Ghosts.
That's a big three for the Patriots, just to be able to continue to hang in this game.
Van Kauenberg, three-pointer front rim, no good. Here comes Wiesbach and the Patriots. Good look for Van Kauenberg, who's been red hot from the three-point land the last couple weeks. That one, good look. It's a little short on the three. Christensen guarded by Jensen. Back to Clemens. Clemens guarded by Roaring. Man-to-man defense for the Ghosts. And there's a steal by Van Kauenberg. 2-on-1 for the Ghosts. And an easy layup for Roaring. His 8th point of the night. 10-5. The Ghosts with the lead. Preston Giacomo thought about the three. Good closeout by Schwalbach defensively. Back out to Wiesbach. Wiesbach trying to get Graf up in the air. Clemens, another three-pointer. And another three for DeKing Clemens. 2 for 2 on the night for Clemens.
This could be a game for Clemens where they just need to rely on him with his deep shooting because of the height difference.
And that's one of the things we talked about with Coach Botts, trying to find another player to step up to take some of that scoring pressure off Preston Giacomo. And right now, Clemens doing exactly that. Roaring to Schwalbach. Schwalbach back to Roaring. They circle it around to Van Couwenberg. Van Couwenberg guarded by Wiesbach. And we're going to get a foul called.
Yeah, a little bit too much pushing, trying to deny an inbounds pass.
Paulo Massingue checking in for the first time tonight for Appleton East. Van Couwenberg, same spot as last time. Better result this time as he buries his first three-pointer of the night. Third three for the Ghost. Clemens again. That one off the rim. And quickly, here goes Jensen. Jensen with the slam dunk from Van Couwenberg. Quick transition two for the Galloping Ghosts. 15-8, Kaukauna. It's the one risk, Zach, with the three-pointers. You sometimes get those long rebounds, can lead a quick transition. And Preston Giacomo there, strong drive to the hole. He's fouled by Schwalbach. Cade will be at the line shooting two.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea to have Clemens shoot because the fact that he's made two already, take the opportunity. See if it's just one of those nights where he can just hit everything. And, yeah, it's a bad spot on the rebound, which led to the slam dunk, but a great play for the Ghosts.
Cade gets the first free throw to fall. McMullen checking back in along with Kavanaugh Weinberg, seeing his first action. Graf and Roaring getting a little breather next to the Kaukauna coaching staff. 12:08 to go here in the first half. Preston Giacomo hits both free throws. 15-10. The Ghosts with the lead. Quick start offensively for both teams here tonight. Schwalbach on the drive. Dishes it off to McMullen. Back to Schwalbach. Circle it around to Weinenberg. Van Couwenberg, another three-pointer. Again, another successful shot for Keegan Van Couwenberg. Back-to-back three-pointers, 18-10, the Ghosts with the lead.
Yeah, this is what the Ghosts wanted, get those three-pointers to fall early and develop a big early lead.
Alan Massingue, Miles Bertrand in number 24. And Clemens again, three-pointer no good. And, Weinenberg with an aggressive rebound. Jensen dishes it off to Weinenberg. Back to Schwalbach. Schwalbach in the lane to Kavanaugh Weinberg. His three-pointer is good. Kaukauna red hot from three-point land. Already 5 three-pointers for the Ghosts, 21-10. And Clemens in and out. Good look there, nearly answers the three-pointer. Here comes the Ghosts. Weinenberg. Bounce pass to McMullen. Back out to Andrew Jensen. Looking inside at the big guy. Jensen's strong move to the hoop. And throws that one into the Appleton East student section for the turnovers. Graf and Roaring back in as Schwalbach and Jensen take a seat. 21-10 for the Ghosts.
For the Patriots, you have to find a way to get this back to single digits and stop letting this run get even bigger.
Preston Giacomo, strong move to the hole. No foul, looking for the call. A lot of contact. Referee's letting them play. Here comes Kaukauna. And another turnover, back-to-back trips, back-to-back turnovers for the Ghosts.
The other issue with the height difference, Gary, is for the Patriots, they kind of have to make the basket on the first attempt. Chances of getting the offensive rebound are a little bit tougher for tonight.
There's Preston Giacomo in there. He gets hammered by Weinenberg, and Cade will be back at the charity stripe where he's 2 for 2 on the night. Now I'll make it 3 for 3 for Preston Giacomo. Comes in the game averaging nearly 20 points a game at 19.5. And then the next leading scorer is Breda Neiman at 7.5. So it's what we talked about in the interview with Coach Botts, is just that scoring disparity between the top, whereas Kaukauna, on the other hand, has nearly 5 players in double digits for the Ghosts. McMullen three-pointer is good. Brody McMullen gets on the scoreboard for Kaukauna. Doubles up the lead, and there's another turnover for the Patriots. Here comes Roaring. Roaring still on the dribble. Gets it to Graff. Graff to Van Kallenberg. Quick release for Van Kallenberg. That one off the back iron. Tracked down by McMullen. McMullen dribble handoff to Weinberg. Back to Graff, back to Weinberg. Back to McMullen. Appleton East staying in this man-to-man defense. Kavanaugh Weinberg in and out, no good. Christensen on the rebound for the Patriots. Here comes Appleton East. Wiesbach between the circles, Wiesbach in the lane. Bounce pass to wide open Christensen. Wild shot, looking for some contact. Graff there defensively for the rebound. Van Kallenberg to Weinenberg. Weinenberg again in and out. Couple good looks for Kavanaugh Weinenberg, both rimming in and out for Weinenberg.
So here's an opportunity for the Patriots. Their defense is holding, just to put points on the board.
And a lot of contact. Preston Giacomo looking for the foul. They are certainly letting them play underneath. Graff. Back to Weinenberg. Scoring slowed down a little bit for both teams after the red-hot start, especially for the Ghosts from three-point land. Van Kallenberg all the way to the rim. Left-handed layup is good for Van Kallenberg. He's got 8, 26-12 Ghosts. Wiesbach cut off by Van Kallenberg. Back to Preston Giacomo to Bertrand. And there we're going to get a body foul called on McMullen. Andrew Jensen checking back in for the Ghost.
Yeah, this gets a little, again, more difficult for the rebounding side of things for the Patriots. But for Kaukauna, I mean, maintaining that lead while he's on the bench, you're feeling pretty good how this game is flowing.
Biggest lead of the night for the Ghosts at 14. Preston Giacomo, three-pointer back iron, no good. Nice board by Neiman. Neiman tracks it down to Christensen. Bertrand, three-pointer. Nothing but net for Miles Bertrand. 26-15, Kaukauna. Van Kallenberg pull-up 15-footer. In and out. There's Jensen there for the offensive board. Back to Van Kallenberg. Same position, nice pass to Jensen. He clears up his own miss. Offensive rebounds results in 2 for the Ghosts.
When you're the tallest on the court by a few inches, you can miss a short shot like that and be able to get your rebound when you feel pretty confident that you will be able to get it.
Christensen in the lane. Again, the height really causing havoc once they drive in that lane. Then Preston Giacomo turn around, little left-handed shot.
Well, and he also had to throw that up in the air a little bit higher than he wanted to, just to avoided it, getting knocked out.
And Roaring saves almost an errant pass by Jensen. Nice job by Roaring to save the turnover. Schwalbach back in, down to Graff. Bounce pass to Jensen. Jensen with the shot and the foul. Potential three-point play for Andrew Jensen. Andrew Jensen looking for his 9th points, but misses the free throw again and doubling up the score for Kaukauna, this time 30-15 for the Ghosts. Preston Giacomo is guarded closely by Schwalbach in the lane. Strong move to the hoop for Cade. He gets 2 more. He's got 6 on the night, leading him and Clemens leading the way for Appleton East, 6 apiece. Van Cowenberg and Jensen 8 each. A lot of contact there. They let it go as, again, offensive rebound for Andrew Jensen. These referees are certainly letting a lot of contact go. It's been a physical game, but they've been very consistent not with the whistle.
Yeah, and that's why you just have to take the chance. Maybe we'll get the charge. Maybe we won't.
Yeah, even in college basketball, less and less you're seeing that offensive charge. They usually let it go unless it's really blatant. Christensen cut off by Schwalbach. Spin move by Christensen. His shot no good. Clayton Neiman for the rebound. And now there's Van Cowenberg wide open. Three-pointer no good. Jensen with another offensive board. Put back again. Wow. Again, a lot of offensive second chances for the Ghosts, and Andrew Jensen now in double digits with 12, as he has been dominating on the board tonight using that 6'9 frame. Wiesbach with a miss. Van Cowenberg on the rebound, getting in danger territory right here. 17-point lead for the Ghosts, and they have the ball. Graff underneath. Cut off by Wiesbach. Back to Roaring. Roaring also with 8 points tonight, including a couple three-pointers. Roaring top of the key to Schwalbach. Back down to Graff. Graff spin move. Nice reverse layup. And we're going to get a timeout by Appleton East. 3:47 to go here in the first half. It is Kaukauna 36, Appleton East 17. And it gives us an opportunity to tell you about one of our sponsors tonight, Van Abels of Hollandtown. Stop in at Van Abels of Hollandtown before or after the game. They are open Wednesday through Sunday. You can celebrate your high school team, make the holiday special with friends and family at Van Abels. Their menu is crafted from decades-old Van Abels recipes and served every Wednesday through Sunday, with room to easily serve large groups for work, family reunions, and weddings, up to 500. Join Van Abels for their famous fish fry, steaks, and legendary family-style chicken. Van Abels of Hollandtown, treating your eating like family since 1848. Find out more at vanabels.com or find them on Facebook for updates. Gary Brzeski along with Zach Morris here at Appleton East High School. It's been all Kaukauna early on, and certainly using that height advantage to their advantage, as Andrew Jensen just been mentioned, dominating on the offensive boards. He's got 12 points to lead all scorers. Bertrand, who hit a three from that same spot earlier, this time a little bit long. Nice rebound by Neiman for Appleton East. Christensen's shot no good. McMullen on the rebound for the Ghosts.
Yeah, it's tough to shoot out that far out when you have a tall defender in your view.
And Graff picks up the loose ball, swings it around back to Jensen, and Roaring open three-pointer is good. Jonah Roaring red hot for the Ghost. He's 3 for 3 from the three-point land. It's another dangerous weapon for the Ghost when he's hitting shots like that.
Great night for Kaukauna. I mean, if you're able to hit from all cylinders from the three-point range, this is a night where you're going to put up a lot of points up.
Yeah, it's the worst-case scenario for Coach Botts when you're going to get a traveling violation when Kaukauna, who can spread you out thanks to their height, is lethal from three-point land. Already a dangerous team inside with Jensen and Graff, but when you can spread it out and guys like Roaring, McMullen, and Van Couwenberg are hitting the three-pointers, that is why they are averaging nearly 79 points a game. Van Couwenberg cut off by Neiman. They get it back to him. Jensen with the one-handed catch. Cross-court pass to McMullen. His three-pointer is no good. Bertrand on the rebound for Appleton East. Bertrand back to Christensen. Christensen guarded by Jensen. Graff thought about going for the steal. Backs off. Back to Preston Giacomo. He's really worked for those 6 points tonight. Bounce pass to Bertrand. Neiman between the circles. Nice backdoor cut. And again, the height intimidates Neiman. He had a good luck, just unable to convert the backdoor pass. Nice offensive set. Just fortunately for the Patriots, couldn't get the shot to fall. There's Jensen wide open underneath. His defender got lost, and an easy 2 for Andrew Jensen. He's up to 14 points on the night.
Yeah, if you can lose your defender in traffic, you're going to have an easy chance for a basket.
41-17, all Kaukauna. Christensen going to be fouled going strong to the basket by Jensen. He'll be at the free throw line shooting 2 free throws. And Christensen makes the first. Jacob Wiesbach back in for Appleton East. Taylor Schwalbach checks back in for Kaukauna. Pair of free throws for Christensen. 41-19, under a minute to go. A little trapping defense by Appleton East, and we're going to get a reach-in foul by Josh Christensen. Only the third team foul for the Patriots. Paulo Massagu checking in for Appleton East. It's a 54.6 seconds, a lot of time for Kaukauna to hold for the final shot, as they're not going to hold it. Van Couwenberg 3 was there, but missed, as Neiman with the rebound for Appleton East. Neiman to Wiesbach. Wiesbach guarded by Schwalbach. Back to Neiman. Looking at the clock at the 30 seconds to go, see if Appleton East decides to play for the final shot. And a near steal by Van Couwenberg. He knocks that out of bounds. I don't think Wiesbach touched it. I think the ball should stay here unless they're going to say it. Yep, they're going to. I think that was a good call. I didn't think it went off. Van Couwenberg certainly knocked it out of bounds, and the question was if it went off the fingertip of Wiesbach, and they rule it stays on Appleton East side. There's Jensen with the steal. Watch out! Andrew Jensen with the powerful two-hand jam, 43-19. He's got 16 on the night. Preston Giacomo, layup no good. 2 seconds, Van Couwenberg from half court. A little bit long, but what a first half for the Kaukauna Galloping Ghosts as they put up 43 points in their first half of play. We are at the half Kaukauna 43, Appleton East 19. All Galloping Ghosts here at Appleton East High School. And we're going to take a little bit of a break. And when we return, we'll get you some halftime numbers and get you all set for the second half here at Appleton East High School.
This is Reed. Reed is starting his first day at a call center. This is Reed's training. He works alone, waiting for the phone to ring. Reed doesn't like his job. This is Decker. Decker's a building tech at Jack's Maintenance. He gets continued training and works as part of a team. Decker likes his job. Be like Decker. Find a better version of you. Apply today at jacksmaintenance.com.
Jack's Maintenance.
Dealing with a new sprain, strain, or sports injury? Skip the ER and head to OSI's walk-in clinic in Appleton. Our expert team allows you to bypass the referral process by treating injuries like sprains, dislocations, broken bones, new joint pain, and more immediately, with no appointment needed. Open weekdays from 8 to 5 and weekends from 10 to 2. For urgent orthopedic care that fits your schedule, visit OSI's Appleton Walk-In Clinic, located at Ballard and 41.
Myron Construction has the unique opportunity to build the landscape of our communities. We play a role in shaping the region as well as communities across the country. Our work supports a range of organizations and industries, ones that ensure health and well-being, secure resources for struggling populations, teach our children, enrich local economies, provide spaces for recreation and entertainment, and strengthen our neighborhoods. We create thriving, welcoming places for people to work, play, and engage. Together, we're building excellence.
Cold weather is here. How much confidence do you have in your home heating system? If you're not sure, it may be time to contact our friends at Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning and ask about their Ream line of products. Don't wait until you have no heat. Now is the time to get that questionable system changed. Better products, better people, Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, a division of Central Temperature for safety and comfort. Visit BetterHomeHeatingandAir.com today for more information about quality Ream products. Give them a call today. You'll be glad you did. And stop in Van Abels of Hollandtown before or after the game. They are open Wednesday through Sunday. Celebrate your high school team or make those holidays special with friends and family at Van Abels. Their menu is crafted from decades-old Van Abels recipes and served every Wednesday through Sunday with room to easily serve large groups for work, family reunions, and weddings up to 500. Join Van Abels for their famous fish fry, steaks, and legendary family-style chicken. Van Abels of Hollandtown, treating your eating like family since 1848. Find out more at vanabels.com or find them on Facebook for updates. Gary Bileski along with Zach Morris. It is halftime. All Kaukauna, Zach, in the first half. 43-19. They got off to a red-hot start from three and really never looked back.
Yeah, and that's the big thing where their offense is just clicking. Being hot from three-point range will help any team in this day and age in basketball, because if you can just outperform from that position and your opponent is struggling, hey, that's all you need sometimes to win a game. And right now it's looking pretty strong at 43-19. Also having some inside help with Jensen and being able to get a couple of slam dunks. And as for the Patriots, they're still trying to find out what this height advantage, the best way to attack it. And sometimes there's just really no way to. They thought, hey, we're making threes early on. Maybe we can keep up with that pace. But then again, it started to fade away early in that first half. So right now for the Patriots, it's just about how can you find quick shots before the defense can settle in and being able to find a position to find yourself that, hey, maybe you can just win every 4 minutes by 3-4 points and then try to find a way to bust out a big run.
Yeah, it's really been the Andrew Jensen show on both ends of the court. You mentioned a couple slam dunks, 16 points, numerous offensive rebounds, but he also, with that 6'9" frame, is just, he's so intimidating defensively. And we've seen that numerous times where Patriots would drive the lane and then Jensen's there to alter the shot.
Yeah, and that's going to be, right now you're looking for the Ghosts. This is just what you want to expect for the rest of the game, and we'll see what the halftime adjustments that Appleton East will make.
Yeah, you can see why Kaukauna, one of the top teams in the state, why they are currently at the top with a couple other teams in the FVA with that 8-2 record, just so dangerously both inside with Jensen and Graff, who's had a relatively quiet game with only 2 points, but then the three-point shooting threats with McMullen, obviously Keegan Van Cowenberg, the UW Green Bay recruit, Jordan Roaring tonight, 3 for 3. Just so much depth and offensive ability for the Ghosts, and averaging 79, and they're already past that right now as Appleton East will start the second half with the basketball. And three-pointer, back rim no good by Presta Giacomo. Good look, just a little bit long on the three. Here comes Van Cowenberg. Had 8 points in the first half of 8 efficient points. Jensen, cross-court pass to McMullen. His three-pointer's no good. Rebound for Josh Christensen. Christensen to Wiesbach, top of the key. Swinging it back around to Braden Neiman. Neiman in the lane. Cut off by Roaring. And they get it back to Wiesbach. Christensen slips in. He's going to be called for the travel. And again, tried to take Jensen to the basket and quick jump stop, but feet came out from under him for the traveling violation. Turnover for the Patriots. Van Cowenberg, pull up 13-footer, nothing but net for Keegan Van Cowenberg. 45-19, the Ghosts. Presta Giacomo to Wiesbach. Wiesbach, strong move to the hole. Weisbach with the nice layup, 45-21. Nice move. And there we get miscommunication. I think Jensen looking for Roaring. Roaring is cutting to the basket, so throwing right into the Kaukauna bench.
This is what the Patriots need. Find a way just to find that hole in the defense, score when you have the opportunity, and then when you get these turnovers, use this as an opportunity to continue to knock down the deficit.
Yeah, the King Clemens checked back in. He had a couple of three-pointers early on where it was relatively close the first 5 minutes of the game, but after that it was all Kaukauna. Clemens with 6 on the night. Gets it to Preston Giacomo in the lane. A lot of contact, and there is going to be a foul on Caden Graff. So Preston Giacomo at the line shooting 2, where he's 4 for 4 on the night. Yeah, Preston Giacomo, a familiar name for Appleton East and for FVA basketball fans. 3-year starter for the Patriots. Also a really, really good baseball player, which we'll be seeing here in a few months down the road when baseball season gets underway. 6 for 6 for Cade from the charity stripe. And we get another near turnover.
Yeah, I mean, he was close, but just by the time he got to the ball, that's when his foot hit the sideline. So, game of inches, Gary, and
It
sometimes when you see that ball, you think, I can get there in time. Not so much.
Jensen from Van Kauenberg, his 3rd dunk of the night. Appleton East tried a quick trapping defense, and Van Kauenberg beat that with a pretty pass to the wide-open Jensen, who finished strongly. Clemens, three-pointer no good. Here comes the Ghost, and a nice steal defensively for Braden Neiman, and near steal by Roaring himself. A little sloppy start here in the second half for the Ghost, but also I think credit the Patriots defense, who've turned up the intensity a little bit here, causing a couple turnovers for Kaukauna. Tried that quick trapping defense, but like any well-coached team, and we're going to get a turnover for Patriots. That ball's thrown out of bounds. And that's one of the, I think, the valuable assets of a player like Keegan Van Kauenberg, Zach, where he recognized the defense, knew it was a trapping, and saw his teammate Jensen for the easy dunk.
And that's where it helps out when you know everything when it comes to the opposing defenses and even that film study preparing for your opponent.
Jensen, strong move to the hole. He's got 20, 49-23.
And even understanding these game situations as the game develops where, okay, I know what my defender will do, or this is how they tend to play.
Clemens three-pointer. Good for DeKing Clemens, his 3rd 3 of the night. He's got 9. Now the Patriots got to get some stops, which have been difficult to do tonight with this high-powered Kaukauna offense. Graff all the way down low, and I think we might get a foul on 4 for a flop. Graff with a basket. He's got 4 on the night. I think a warning for Neiman. I think the official thought it was a flop. Massengu, long, that'll make it a three-pointer, but no good. Here comes Kaukauna and Van Kauenberg. Van Kauenberg back to Roaring. Back to Brody McMullen. Bounce pass down low to Jensen. His basket shot is up and good for Andrew Jensen.
Goes continuing to execute their offense and being able to continue to push the score up right after the Patriots put some points on the board.
Yeah, Massagulis, they'll take that, give him that shot all day. Not even close. And Van Kauenberg, way short. Rare miss that badly for Van Kauenberg. You don't see that too often. Yeah, Keegan coming in averaging 22.4 points a game. Andrew Jensen 17.7. Caden Graff 11. Jordan Roaring 11. And Brody McMullen nearly 9 a game. Goes 12-3 overall, 8-2 in a very, very difficult FVA conference. Oh, pretty move by Clemens. He takes it strong to the hole for the pretty finger roll layup. Then, again, the Ghost working it down low to the big man, Andrew Jensen, the basket, and the foul. Just like clockwork.
It makes it look so easy when you are, for one, you have the height, and you just have the skill as well with it.
Yeah, I think that was one of the areas of emphasis tonight for Coach Shallow and the Ghosts is this height advantage. Get the ball to Andrew Jensen as much as we can, and it has paid big dividends as Jensen with 25 on the night. Preston Giacomo, strong move to the hole. Nice defense by the freshman Tyler Schwalbach, forces an errant shot. One and done for the Patriots. Van Kauenberg right below us again. Down low, Jensen. Oh, and almost another three-point play. That one falls out. Really no answer right now for the Patriots on how to stop Andrew Jensen. Jensen's first free throw good. Now up to 26 on the night. Yeah, when your tallest player, regular player, 6'3", and you got a guy like Jensen, it's just really, really difficult to guard, especially one-on-one. And Kaukauna has realized that. Clemens with the left-handed layup, no good. Jensen there for another board. Here comes Van Kauenberg. Van Kauenberg with the dribble back to Schwalbach. To Kevin Weinenberg, who's checked back in. Jensen down low. Back to Roaring. Roaring's three-pointer in and out. He was 3 for 3 in the first half and almost 4 for 4 as Christensen to Clemens. Clemens' three-pointer rims in and out. Heartbreaker for the King Clemens. That was halfway down and popped out.
Yeah, I think he even felt that was going to go through.
Yeah, that looked good from our angle. Roaring, dribble stopped. Jensen there to help out the teammate. Back to Kavanaugh Weinberg. To Jensen. Jensen baseline penetration. We're going to get a blocking foul by Josh Christensen. Third team foul. Third foul on the night for Christensen. Miles Bertrand checking back in for Clayton Neiman. Coming back in, Brody McMullen giving Jonah Roaring a little bit of a break. Two more for Andrew Jensen. 31-point lead here for the Ghosts. And long three-pointer.
Now, I know he's been able to make some threes earlier today, but that was a deep shot.
Yeah, it's not the best shot out there, especially that early in the possession. Van Kauenberg, his three's no good. Clemens with the rebound, hands it off to Bertrand. Bertrand to a wide open. And there's Josh Christensen, who cleans up the Neiman miss. Nice job by Josh hitting the boards. Weinberg to Graff, looking down low to Jensen. Nice give and go to Graff. Graff in the lane, his little turnaround jumper strong off the board and knocked out of bounds. Going to go back to Appleton East. Jensen, the last to touch it. Jacob Weisbach. Checks back in for for Appleton East. 10:25 and counting. All Kaukauna 59-30, excuse me. Bertrand thought about the three-pointer. Back to Presta Giacomo. Presta Giacomo to Clemens. Clemens three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Jensen with another rebound. Hands it off to Weinberg. Weinberg on transition for the Ghost in the lane. Back to Van Kauenberg. Down low to Jensen. Back to Weinberg. Graff down low. We're going to get an offensive foul. A little bit of a hook there for Caden Graff. Right in front of the official. Roaring back in for Weinberg. Presta Giacomo bringing up the ball for Appleton East. Bounce pass to Weisbach. Weisbach in the lane. Little reverse pivot, throws it back out to Bertrand. To Clemens. Back to Weisbach. Presta Giacomo. Little turnaround jumper. Nice for Cade Presta Giacomo. And we're going to get a timeout. Actually, we're going to get a whistle. And we get a technical foul on Presta Giacomo. And Van Kauenberg, a rare miss. Got to admit, Zach, I was looking down on the scoreboard, so trying to put in the score, so not sure what Presta Giacomo did. I'm guessing it probably a little taunting, maybe.
Yeah, that would be my guess from where that is normally called in that position.
Yeah, he's certainly been roughed up, and that was a nice little turnaround jumper, so that's my guess. And McMullen, three-pointer answers. (63-32). Look at the updated score. Nice bounce pass to Bertrand, and from Christensen. Nice little offensive execution from Christensen as he found the open Bertrand, who hit the little runner. Roaring in the lane. He has a strong move to the hole, and he's fouled by Presta Giacomo. Jonah Roaring making his first trip to the charity stripe. Jonah really got the Ghosts off to a quick start. 2 early three-pointers. Really got the momentum and the offensive going for Kaukauna.
Yeah, and every time the Patriots found a way to get some points on the board, unable to maintain it as you see the Ghosts continuing just to have this constant flow to the hoop.
And Roaring with a pair of free throws. He's got also in double digits, 11 points. And Christensen almost with a nice reverse layup, but misses. Jensen again, another rebound. And Roaring to Jensen for 2 more underneath. Make it 30 on the night for the 6'9" junior, Andrew Jensen. Bertrand, nice dish from Presta Giacomo. Offense starting to heat up here now again for both teams. Jensen guarded by Christensen. To Roaring, wide open three-point. And that is why Kaukauna is so dangerous, just like that. Jensen with the beautiful pass, Zach, and, Roaring wide open and just impossible to stop.
Well, yeah, because of his height, you have to come down and help out. You're going to leave shooters wide open on the arc.
Weisbach again with the layup and miss.
Looked like it may have been tipped by Jensen.
And then Van Kauwenberg, the quick trigger. He's got a quick release and effective. 73-37 Ghosts with their biggest lead of the night. Again, when Kaukana's hitting the three-point shot and Jensen has 30 underneath. Oh, and then another block for Andrew Jensen, doing it on both ends of the basketball court. That's going to be off on the McMullen three-pointer. You can see that from our angle. That was far right. Weisbach thought about the three, presses Giacomo, and his pump fake is going to draw a foul on Caden Groff. And Groff will foul out. Not a lot of fouls on Kaukauna, but for somehow Caden got 5 of them.
Yeah, almost has all of them. You look
He
at
does.
it.
And I think Van Kauwenberg, Jensen checking out. That'll probably do it for the night. It's been a busy stretch for Kaukauna, their third game in 5 days. So I'm sure Coach Shallow will go to the bench with this big lead right now. And Preston Giacomo, his shot is short. Again, looking for contact. Nothing there on the call. Looks like Tyler Schwalbach, the freshman, back in. Kevin Weinberg has checked in, and for the first time tonight, Eden Bukowski has checked in for the Ghosts. And it looks like Coach Bott's going to clear his bench. And Weinberg with a wide open three-pointer, and we're going to get a timeout for head coach Mike Shallow. So 76-37 is the score with 6:02 to go here in the game. This gives us an opportunity to tell you that cold weather is here. How much confidence do you have in your home heating system? If you're not sure, it may be time to contact our friends at Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning and ask about their Ream line of products. Don't wait until you have no heat. Now is the time to get that questionable system changed. Better products, better people, Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, a division of Central Temperature for safety and comfort. Visit betterhomeheatingandair.com today for more information about quality Ream products. Give them a call today. You'll be glad you did. 6:02 to go, and we have 5 new players for Appleton East. We'll try to get you everybody. Elijah Childs, number 11. Number 23, Trey Schaefer. Number 22, Zach Mueller. Number 10, Andili Sangueli. And number 21, Mason O'Reilly, excuse me, have all checked in. Josh Carl in for the Ghost. He's also getting his first action along with Taden Immel. So both benches pretty much cleared for each squad here as we have 5.5 minutes to go in this one. All Kaukauna. Sangueli, nice up and under, no good. O'Reilly tried to get the offensive on the board. Here comes Carl and the Ghosts. Weinberg still in there, and his three-pointer in and out, no good. Schaefer with the rebound for the Patriots. And stolen by Schwalbach. Schwalbach on the bust out. His layup is no good. And Mueller there for the rebound. Child's shot no good.
We're seeing some players that have just been put in the game and a lot of energy to burn.
And Weinberg, his layup is no good. Nice drive for Kavanaugh. Schaefer to O'Reilly. Rebound for number 12, Taden Immel. Carl, pull up 12-footer is good for Josh Carl. who, watching in the JV game won by Appleton East, got like 24 points for the Ghosts. So one player to certainly look out for here in the future, Josh Carl. And we're going to get a turnover on Appleton East. 3:45 and counting. Weinberg bringing it up for the Ghosts. Down low. Bukowski. Bukowski, nice up and under with the left hand. And Kaukauna right at their average, just 1 point over. Nice runner by Mueller, no good though. Zach had a good look, just a little strong on the little jumper. Bukowski down low again. Bukowski with the miss, gets the rebound. Working hard to put it back up, and we're going to get a 3-second violation.
I was going to say he spent a lot of time in the paint. And when you make your fourth move and you still have the ball in your hand, you have to just have that internal clock saying, hey, it's a little bit too late.
Sanguini, his layup no good. Immel with the rebound. Here comes Carl. Carl, strong move to the hole. Blocked by Sanguili. And to Schaefer. Trey Schaefer guarded by Schwalbach. Near steal by Schwalbach. Back to Sanguini. Sanguini three. Draws a large applause from the Appleton East student section. Double up score here, 80-40. And Tatum Immel answers with the three for Immel. Schaefer with the miss. Immel, 6-foot senior.
Well, these are big moments now for bench players that don't get a whole lot of playing time. 2 minutes to get some baskets.
Absolutely. And Immel again, a little bit short that time. Schwalbach to Weinenberg. Three-pointer is no good for Weinenberg. Here comes Schaefer. Yeah, that's a good point, Zach. These guys work really hard in practice, and to get some playing time is always important for them. Schaefer's shot blocked by Tyler Schwalbach. And all the way down court to Carl. Carl in the lane, knocked down. O'Reilly on the steal. And we're going to get a offensive foul. Kavanaugh Weinberg takes the charge. Hasn't been called all night, but a lot of contact on that one.
He only had one mission, and that was just to get to the hoop.
And Weinberg, a talented football player, so no surprise there, taking the charge. Carl with the three. (86-40). Mason O'Reilly gets in the stat sheet with the basket. 86-42. And that might just about do it there as Weinberg pulling it out. And an impressive performance tonight as the play clock is going to hit 0 here in just a matter of seconds.
Yeah, the East fans not happy there's training time, but hey, that's how it plays out.
So that is our final score tonight. It's all Kaukauna. They knock off Appleton East. 86-42 is your final score. And when we get back, before we take a break, we're going to give you another reminder about our good friends at Van Abels of Hollandtown. Stop by before or after the game. They are open every Wednesday through Sunday night. Celebrate your high school team. Make the holiday special with friends and family at Van Abels. Their menu is crafted from decades-old Van Abels recipes, served every Wednesday through Sunday with room to easily serve large groups for work, family reunions, and weddings up to 500. Join Van Abels for their famous fish fry, steaks, and that legendary family-style chicken dinner, Van Abels of Hollandtown, treating your eating like family since 1848. Find out more at vanabels.com, and of course, check them out on Facebook for updates.
This is Reed. Reed has a retail job. Reed's schedule changes all the time. Last night he closed, and today he opened. Reed doesn't like his job. This is Decker. Decker's a building tech at Jack's Maintenance. Decker used to work second shift, but when he had a kid, he switched to first shift. Decker's home in time for dinner with his family. Decker likes his job. Be like Decker. Apply today at jacksmaintenance.com.
Jack's Maintenance.
Dealing with a new sprain, strain, or sports injury? Skip the ER and head to OSI's walk-in clinic in Appleton. Our expert team allows you to bypass the referral process by treating injuries like sprains, dislocations, broken bones, new joint pain, and more immediately, with no appointment needed. Open weekdays from 8 to 5 and weekends from 10 to 2. For urgent orthopedic care that fits your schedule, visit OSI's Appleton Walk-In Clinic, located at Ballard and 41.
And welcome back to Appleton East High School. Once again, our final score, all Kaukauna. They were led by Andrew Jensen with 30 points on the night. They now are 9-2 in FVA play, stay atop in the FVA standings with a very impressive 86-42 win over Appleton East. And Zach, some final thoughts from you on Kaukauna's impressive win.
Well, for Kaukauna, they were firing all cylinders. Everything was working fine offensively and the paint, three-point range. Defensively, continuing to make life difficult for the Patriots, especially when you look at the fact that the height difference was really going to help them out for tonight, and that it did. As for the Patriots, it's just take what you can learn from this game and move forward. It was a tough matchup the first time, and it was tough this one. But you're going to eventually play a team that has some tall kids. And when you are in that situation, you need to be able to find out how to work your offense around it, and it's still a good game tape for when that would pop up in the postseason.
Yeah, and they definitely, Kaukauna, they from the start took advantage of that height advantage with Jensen, Kaden Graff, Van Kauenberg, Appleton East biggest starter, 6'3", and as I mentioned, when you have a coach like Mike Shallow, he's going to take advantage of their strengths, and tonight was their size advantage, and that was working from the very start. So once again, our finals 86-42 gives us one more opportunity to tell you about our next game. We will be back with the OSI High School Video Stream Game of the Week. We're going to travel to Oshkosh North High School, where believe you and I, Zach, will be at Oshkosh North for that one. Friday, February 7th, will be pregame right around 7:15. Should be a good one. Zay Mitchell, the Iowa State recruit, and Nina, another team that's near the top of the FVA standings. So a great showdown coming your way on February 7th at 7:15. Special thanks to all our sponsors, especially our game sponsors, OSI of the Fox Valley, Myron Construction. I want to thank our game sponsors, Better Home Heating and Air Conditioning, Van Abels of Hollandtown, and lastly, special thanks to Jack Maintenance for jumping on board tonight and for the rest of the season. Special thanks to all the sponsors. Without them, this would not be possible. So our final score once again from Appleton East High School, it's Kaukauna 86, Appleton East 42. For my broadcast partner, Zach Morris, I'm Gary Berleski. Hope you have a great Tuesday night and a great rest of the week, and we will talk to you in February 7th. Good night, everybody.
This is Reed. Reed is starting his first day at a call center. This is Reed's training. He works alone, waiting for the phone to ring. Reed doesn't like his job. This is Decker. Decker's a building tech at Jack's Maintenance. He gets continued training and works as part of a team. Decker likes his job. Be like Decker. Find a better version of you. Apply today at jacksmaintenance.com.
Jack's Maintenance.